Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for tuning us in for the Marvel Rival streams. I'm host Sway, and
Matthew.
we're this is going to be a PTC matchup versus Green Country Tech, and
And Central Tech.
hopefully this is going to be both our first times commentating, and I really hope we give you guys a good show here.
I think everything's getting set up right now. Looks like I think this is Azari. He's collecting some of his rewards.
I think this is actually fishing rod. Yeah, fishing rod.
You gotta stay up on those rewards. I am actually wanting to get that new Spider-Man skin. You can see it right there. You don't like it?
Spider-Man skin's all right. I think it's all right.
No, I like it.
I think the Psylocke skin
The way
really
he
gives the
plays with those up.
okay. So we got Devin, Tyler, and Rodrigo. Connor is not here today. Am I correct on that? Pretty sure I'm correct on that.
So we're just waiting for everybody to get in here right now. What do you hope to see in today's matchup?
I'm really hoping to see that the Mana Cores do come up top. I mean, obviously that is our team of choice. We are from Pioneer Tech, both of us, me and Matthew here, and I just really hope that they do their best and give it all they got. We got Devin over here as a what is that, Diamond 3, Plat 3? I think it's Diamond 3. Rodrigo, I mean, I don't think he plays a lot of competitive, but I mean, I really hope that they do their best here
Kind
and
of
give it
like
their
that
best shot.
Wolverine calling card. Is
This,
that from the battle pass
there's
or?
a skin that was last season.
Oh,
The skin's
okay,
pretty good.
okay.
So
Looks like he's gonna go into the practice range. It's always good to get warmed up right before the match. Keep that
always,
accuracy 100%.
might get a finger cramp there. Don't want to get a finger cramp during a match.
That would suck. So it looks like he's gonna be a Mantis user, which she actually does a lot of damage for a healer.
She really does. She has her sleep ability, her team boosting ability, and her self boosting ability, and she has a healing ability, which is really well. Her ultimate is also it's pretty good. I mean, it's all right.
It's not
What
down
is
there, not
it?
up there.
It's not down. Yeah, like he says. So I mean, it's not too bad. But and then we got Rodrigo as playing Mantis, as we see right now. I think we have Devin as Namor, and we have Tyler as the Hulk. So let's see how this goes.
One thing I was really hoping to see today in these matchups is the new character, but I'm pretty sure we were told that Emma Frost, is that her name?
Yes,
I'm
that's
pretty
correct.
sure we got told Emma Frost was not going to be used today because new characters. Not a lot of people know about them. There's too much we don't know, so they wait for a little bit for people to get compatible with the new characters.
Here's some Azari gameplay with Hulk here. That's Tyler. It's pretty good gameplay here. I mean the bots are not moving, but I could see that he knows how to utilize his abilities pretty well. Hope this really comes into some to play here for today's matchup against either Green Country or a Central Tech.
Now, speaking of the Hulk, would you say two questions for you? Would you say that the Hulk is the best tank? And if he isn't, what tank do you think they should play?
For this matchup, since it's a 3v3, this would be the better tank. One, because if I were the enemy team and I was thinking strategy, I would say I'd either go for a Doctor Strange or a what's his name? Having a brain fart here. Magneto. Magneto. Both of them because they're really good in competitive gameplay here because Magneto and Doctor Strange both have their shield ability, and it is utilized very well by keeping your team safe from enemy shots. Yes, they do have a health bar, but I mean, again, it's a very good utilization to keep your DPS and your support protected.
It's a really good way to put it. I can see what you mean by Doctor Strange, where he has a shield, where himself doesn't take damage and his teammates. He's more of a team player. The Hulk, I'm not saying he's not a team player, but he kind of just takes the damage himself, and that's always harder to deal with in certain situations. You got to stay on top of those hills, and it's always different to play around different ways with different tanks and DPS. So that's why some get chose over others.
Yeah, and I see the game comp that they're going here is they're going to be utilizing the Hulk, and they're going to be utilizing the Namor Hulk ability here. It is a very, very strong team up, in my opinion, right now, due to the Namor also getting that bonus squid from last season. She got a bonus squid from Luna Snow, which was an ice squid, which was just an extra squid that did extra damage. And now that the gamma ray, or the gamma ray, really gets up there with the damage with that bonus squid, and it's basically just a straight beam that just keeps on going. If you're familiar with the game, uh, you have the Iron Man beam, which is very well known as just a click and shoot. I mean, you just hit them, you're doing damage, and so that is very similar to the Namor squid that you get with the Hulk slash Bruce Banner team up ability there. And so I guess we'll see Rodrigo be put to his skills by having to heal twice as much because you have your two healers. Your two healers, you can, if you're not there, then you can rely on your other healer to be there. But this is just him by himself. So I mean, here we go, and I guess I see that where you got the other team is getting ready, and I see that our team is getting ready.
So it does look like we're going to have a spectator. They're working on it.
Okay. Game should be starting here, maybe in the next 5 minutes, momentarily.
Got a 5 out of 6 players in right now. We're just waiting on that last one. Now, I do have a question. You know more about this game than me. So, most matches are 6v6. Am I correct?
Yes, most matches are 6v6. This
So,
is my first time ever seeing a 3v3.
what game mode are we gonna play?
I think we're doing capture the wouldn't be capture the point. I guess you'd capture the point. It's those movable points. I
Okay.
don't remember what they're called, but it says domination, but it could easily be changed. But yeah, I'm very familiar with this game. I've played. I have over almost 300 hours in this game. I hit plat
Well,
pretty
who do you
fast.
main?
I personally main. Yeah, it's gonna sound very very annoying. You guys may not like me anymore, but I do play a lot, and I mean a lot of Iron Fist.
Oh, okay.
Iron Fist is a
You're one of those guys.
very cancerous player or character to play, I would say, because he's just a very annoying. Right behind Spider-Man, he's just a very annoying. Damage, jump out of there, kill somebody, jump out of there. Very fast paced character to play.
Well,
And those are the kind of characters I like to play.
now we know why you're behind the commentation and not in there playing, don't
Yeah, I don't want to make the other team rage. I mean, I don't want to say so.
we? Well, I don't really blame you for it. My main is a Psylocke.
Looks like we're
Nothing special about her.
No,
She's very good
Psylocke,
there.
I would say, is one of the other third most annoying characters to play.
I
Play
can
against.
agree with that. But she is good. You have to admit that.
She is pretty good. She is pretty good. I've had a game last night. I would say, competitive game last night that we played against this team and they had a Psylocke, and all the Psylocke would do was just turn invisible, run in the back, and kill all our healers just by herself, which was actually very insane.
That's
Very insane.
the disappear. What's the disappear ability called again? Where she goes invisible.
That I'm not very familiar with the ability names.
You know which one I'm talking
but
about.
I do know
though.
which the one that the
That-
invis. I would call it the invis.
That is a game changer for any team. Just getting behind the enemy lines, killing that Adam Warlock.
Okay,
or
here we
that
go. Here we go.
Invisible woman. It's perfect every time.
This is gonna be match 1. So again, just a refresher, guys. This is going to be a 3v3. Looks like they're going to be going the Hulk, Namor, and Mantis. So here we go in the banning phase.
They're gonna be smart and ban Bucky. Wow. Bucky
Yikes.
is a game changer.
Personally, I would ban either Psylocke or what's his name? Man, I can't think of his name. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, didn't he get a buff recently?
I think he did as I think so. I think so. Okay, so we got the Spider-Man ban. That's
You
good.
think they had memories of what happened last time with Spider-Man?
Yikes. But
That's probably
that
why.
was the enemy team banning him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
My bad, I'm mistaken. Maybe they've had bad memories with Spider-Man too.
I mean, Spider-Man is a very, very annoying character to play against. He's very annoying, very rage baiting
Looks
annoying.
like
I
they're
mean,
gonna
I've
go with
seen
the Wolverine ban.
last year or last season, people figured out a way to win games just by Spider-Man alone. He would go into the back lines, find any stragglers, pick them off, and then just continue doing that, in which disrupts the flow of the enemy team because that one player is getting constantly killed and their team is getting upset that that player is not there, and so which disrupts the whole team. And if you can just take down the team, I mean, that's game. No matter how good your skill is, no matter how good your aim is, if you take down the team structure, it's done.
All right, so we're heading into this first match. Once we get in, I want you to tell me the lineup.
So we have Cloak and Dagger, Namor, and I'm going to assume Hulk.
Yes, I think it was the Hulk. So Devin's gonna be playing Neymar, and then Tyler's gonna be playing the Hulk, and then for some reason he switched to Venom.
All right.
Okay, so that's what we're
That's
doing.
the new emote. Yeah, it's.
Are those
it's-
heart eyes on his eyes?
I think so.
Wow, that's a sight to behold. And we're back at it again.
Yeah, there's a very hilarious emote there for Venom. So here we go. 20, 27, 25 seconds to arena capture.
Like this lineup, healer in the back.
Yeah, I really think if they utilize Namor's squids very well, I think they can do very good. Okay, so they have the Thing, as I see, and possibly a Bucky. No, Bucky was banned. Okay, so they have Mr. Fantastic, the Thing. Somebody's missing. Jet the Lamb Shark. That's what it is.
And they just destroy the thing right there. I like that.
Perfect.
Perfect
That's
heals.
beautiful there.
Switches to
Okay, so we have Devin pushing up, and we have Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic is a pretty good character to tank shots. He's very versatile since he can turn into a tank and have up to, 600, 700 HP? That's basically having a small version of a tank there. It's very well utilized there. And we got more gameplay. Okay, here
It's
we
like
go. We
they're
got
pushing up
Hulk.
to try to hold sight. I like what he's doing with these squids. He's constantly having them down, getting that extra damage.
Yeah, if you know how to play Namor, you can win, and it is very easy to win because the Namor squids are just so strong. It's basically having aimbot. I mean, just come on. Okay, so here we go. So they switched. We got Hulk and Namor on their side as well. Let's see how well this goes out. Who's the better Hulk here? Wow, very good shot by Tyler.
Amazing damage. And looks like Hulk is about to go down. He
Hulk is
cannot
down.
get back into his Hulk form. They're
Okay,
gonna
we still
back
have
up.
Namor and Jeff the Land Shark here.
See if they can close out on the Jeff.
I think I don't
And
think you've ever heard of
wow.
it. There's a very rumor going around that Jeff the Land Shark and Hulk have big beef. Big beef.
I've seen it. I have definitely seen it, especially when the game first came out, where he would do his ultimate ability on him.
There was
And the thing cannot see the Hulk right
wow.
now. What is going
Wow.
on?
okay,
I don't know if this is on purpose.
maybe not. There he is.
Yeah, he can see him now. That was
pretty fun.
that was something. I don't know if he's like lowered his FOV. Can you even do that in this game?
I mean the line of sight is pretty low. Okay, so here we go with the Hulk versus the Thing, and there
Amazing
Hulk is making
damage.
quick work with the Thing here. Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
they're keeping up with the heals now.
Heals are very well maintained here. Okay. Jeff the Land Shark with the miss ultimate here,
Yeah,
and
I just
the
seen
Hulk
that.
just completely dodging that.
Wow, and they're getting big damage on him.
Wow.
He
here we
might
go.
use. Here we go. Is he gonna use the ult? Oh, he
No,
didn't even
but he
need it.
does have such good aim here.
He didn't even need it.
Wow. and that's
Amazing
match.
round for
Or
PTC.
that's the round. I don't know. I don't think you've ever heard that Jeff the Landshark. Last time he was spotted in O block. I don't think you've ever. I don't think you ever heard of that. But yes, he
Isn't
was.
that where the Hulk is from?
No, 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 no. That's actually where King Von is from. Did you know that? King Von and Jeff the Landshark actually did a team up.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
they
I see
dropped.
what you
They're
mean.
trying to drop a new album. Actually, I don't think you've heard of it, but that's pretty funny.
I'll look it up after we're done with this. Hopefully, it doesn't disappoint. Um, I may be wrong, but it looked like he switched.
Switched. Who switched?
I thought they had switched off a cloak and dagger, but I was mistaken.
No, no, no. It was Mantis at first, but now they're doing Cloak and Dagger. They ended up doing Cloak and
And it
Dagger.
looks like it's working perfectly fine. I love this team up. Every time the other team tries to get on site, they just push them back and get easy damage on their tank. And that's the turning point because you need that health on the tank or the rest of your team is just going to get wiped out. And that's what we're looking for on both sides because it is a 3v3. You don't have that extra backup healer.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, so we got a switch up here with the Iron Fist, but the Iron Fist gets made quick work. And we have a Thor and a Rocket the Raccoon. Very good work. And Iron Fist is back because of that heals from that Rocket there. And it makes quick work of their healer, I think. I didn't see if the healer died or not.
Yeah, I think Thor went down, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Rocket's the last one alive. So they're going to try to team up on the Rocket because he is the healer. They need to get him out of there as fast as possible, and he's down. Looks like they have sight.
They
And
have ultimate ability here, I think, on both sides.
this is going just like last round. They're just
They need to be careful with pushing up this far because I've done this before where the enemy team pushes so far up, they lose sight of one of the characters, and I end up just sneaking on the side, taking the site, and I take about like a quarter, an eighth of the site by myself because they're just too busy fighting each other. So, I mean, come on here.
looks like Hulk is trying to hide again. Didn't work that time.
Hulk is making quick work of that Iron Fist. There we go. But I think Rocket the Raccoon has the... Yep, he has the revive there.
See if he's going to use his ultimate ability right here.
I don't think so. They do have very good game awareness with that health pack there. See, right there. They got off site. Right here would be a great time to use their ultimate ability here.
And he's very low, but
Wow,
amazing.
wow,
Did you see that
amazing
healing?
heals.
That healing was absolutely amazing. He came down to 28 health, if I'm not mistaken. He was on death's doorstep, and that cloak and dagger just came in and just gave him everything he had.
Speaking of death, man, that Puss in Boots movie, cinema.
Actually,
Cinema.
best villain ever.
Of DreamWorks Productions. I've seen better villains. Come on.
So looks like he still has his ult. They might not even need it. I'm loving this team up right now. It's absolutely perfect. And they're gonna push this Iron
And see,
Fist.
and there we go with the Iron Fist again, just moving in by himself,
I
making
don't
quick
like
work of that
the
site.
way he's playing this. I don't like the way Iron Fist is playing this. He needs to stay with his team.
Yes. He should wait until the Thor is distracting the tank, and then go in from there, and absolutely just take out that healer. But that's round 2, and that is game. That is game there. That's a win for PTC. Very good gameplay. Very good.
Now let's see if they can keep this up in the second game. That was absolutely stunning. They did everything perfectly, stayed together as a team. Let's check out the MVP and see how he did.
MVP, Devin. Obviously, it's Namor. I mean, 18 kills. That's not too bad. Not too shabby.
So in a second, we should be able to look at this scoreboard if I'm not mistaken.
I think we're just gonna go right into the next
Oh, wow.
next round.
I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that PTC didn't even die once.
I don't think so either. I mean, they did very well. And as you were saying for that Iron Fist, is they need to distract the tank, but at the same time, again, a Namor is just such a good character to be playing because say that the Namor is focused on trying to help and attack their DPS or their healer, correct? So you can drop your squids, run away. The squids maybe last around 15, 20 seconds, and then they disappear. But you drop the squids and you walk away, try to hit their healer, and then their DPS tries to come back and hit your healer, and you have your squids there that will protect your healer, and then the healer also has obviously a damage a way to damage the DPS. So I mean,
Like I said, I'm loving this lineup. It's absolutely perfect in a 3v3. Perfect combo with something to protect the healer. I'm loving the tank. We were talking about how we weren't sure about this. There's other options, but it looks like it's working perfectly fine for them. And it looks like the other team is getting kind of scared because you see how they were switching up their heroes. I usually do that in certain games, like Valorant, for example. Whenever I'm not doing good and my aim's off, I usually switch up my crosshair. And it shows a little bit of nervousness in the other team because they know what they're doing isn't working.
correct. And I really think that the other enemy team, the what should I say? The chemistry is not there, unlike ours. Our chemistry is very well maintained and very well put together. I mean, Devin, Tyler, and Rodrigo are they play a lot of different video games together. They're
Ooh,
friends in real life. And so,
wow.
okay, so we got a Namor ban. That's pretty big here. Let's see how PTC reacts to that Namor ban.
I think they're going to go with the thing.
Okay, I see that.
Now, what do you think they're going to play in
Now,
a spot of Neymar?
now Namor is honestly, I really don't know. I have never really played with these guys, and so I don't know how they think. But uh, you asked me before what would be a good Namor counter. I personally think a good Namor counter would be a really good Captain America. He's very fast, very strong. If you can do those hit cancels. Uh, this new season, I don't know if that's actually still a thing. Oh, here we go, and they pick the Captain America. Wow,
Wow, you
and
were spot on with that.
they pick also Iron Fist. So I really want to see where this actually goes
That last
because
lineup was perfect, but they're just switching all
I
three of
mean
them.
that other team was really scared of that Namor and that Hulk team up there. I mean I would too. It's very strong, very broken right now in this new season. So I guess we'll just see how this goes and see where PTC takes it. A little Easter egg there for Avengers Endgame. Captain America versus Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a very good game. Or a very good movie. This is a peak game. I love this game. I have, like I said, 300
Wouldn't it
hours.
be absolutely amazing to put Thanos in the game?
I think they're actually going to try to put in Ultron. 'Cause
Ultron would be amazing
This is
too.
an Ultron. Oh, okay, never mind. This is an Ultron.
So they're just running straight in there with
Yep,
Captain
yep.
America.
Two healers, and if the healers can't heal their tank is useless. So I mean, if yep. Here we go, and the
One healer's down,
Iron
and there goes the
Fist
second.
and the Captain
And
America
Hulk
just
just
make
has
quick
no
work.
heals now.
Wow, they just make quick work of that. Wow.
He just looked down. That is amazing. I'm appalled by PTC's commitment to that push right there. They just pushed in, waxed the first healer, waxed the second, and I'm not sure this is the play for the opposing side. I don't think two healers is going to do it. Think they have to come up with a new plan.
I'm telling you, the Captain America is such a brutal character to play against. It's because of how fast he moves and how much he does damage, how fast he does damage. See right there, he just made quick work of that Jeff the Landshark there. And if they keep this pressure up, that's game. That's game. They're not going to be able to do anything.
The boat is already one half on the first zone.
We have Azari as Captain America, and I'm going to assume, yeah, we have Devin as Iron Fist, and then we have Rodrigo as Mantis.
And wow,
See, I'm telling you, they are making quick work of those tanks and those healers. And I see that they switched that healer to a Wolverine, so they don't have Jeff the Landshark anymore.
Mantis isn't
Wow.
even moving. And let's see if Wolverine can make a difference.
See if Azari can get this kill here.
So they took down Mantis. It's not looking good for PTC right now.
That's okay. That's okay. We have the Iron Fist has a healing factor
And there
of
goes
himself.
Wolverine.
So Wolverine is a very good, strong character because he has that extra healing or extra health boost that he gives himself whenever attacking a character.
And Mantis is right back, so they have their heals again. It's exactly what they were looking for. And I think that's going to be the first death for PTC in this matchup.
Okay, so we went back and we got off the Wolverine, or they did, and we went back to Jeff the Landshark here. Let's see, and makes quick work of that Jeff the Landshark. And amazing shots by Rodrigo with hitting him with that sleep.
Captain America is just
Devin is
on
just
top of
getting
it.
in there and getting dicey, getting his fists warmed up by the Hulk here. Oh, actually, no, they switched off, the tank switched off to a healer. Okay,
And
so they have no tank.
Mantis just took down Wolverine. I don't know if you've seen that.
I did indeed. So they have 2 healers and 1 DPS. I don't know how this is going to go for them. Honestly, a good counter against Captain America would
Ooh, that was
probably
amazing.
be
That was amazing.
hmm,
And
maybe the thing.
it looks like all three of them have their ults. So just in case they need to push back, they're completely ready for it.
Okay, so we got to switch up on the Penny Parker. We have Penny Parker, Jet the Landshark, and Wolverine. Penny Parker is a very good tank to hold down.
Hit the little spray on the wall real quick because we got time for that.
Absolutely, just mauling that Jeff the Landshark. What this enemy team is not staying together, which is just really breaking up the
It's hurting
chemistry.
them. It really is hurting them.
Without a tank or without a healer, I mean the team just crumbles.
I think they need to regroup, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
It would help a lot. All these mines hitting, but it's not going to do anything because the heals are just there.
Wow.
He's on top of it.
We're still 4 minutes on the clock and we're already reaching point 3 and about to end the game.
I don't think they've been stopped once.
Wow, and they switched to a Iron Fist. Enemy team is just desperate for a like a good counter against these guys.
Just
They are
something
just
to stop
switching
them.
and switching and switching, which is actually very bad on their end because every time you switch to a new character, you either go down, you lose 50% of your ultimate here. And I see Devin pops his ultimate Iron Fist and absolutely mauls the tank.
There goes Captain
And Maul-
America's ultimate. Ooh,
Wow. Okay, Jeff the
and-
Landshark takes the beating.
he got Captain America. Let's see if he can put him somewhere.
I don't think so. I think he just wants to get him off the site here. And Jeff the Landshark is taken down immediately. Yep.
And I think that's going to end.
Yeah, and I didn't even see that Captain America popped his ultimate there and was absolutely canceled by Jeff the Landshark. That was a good play there, but the chemistry is not there for the enemy team.
It's just, I'm loving what they're doing. It's not about who they play. Their chemistry is just, it's up there. It's at 100%. We seen how they switched all 3 of their heroes, and we thought it was going to be a lot different. I told myself that it was maybe just the heroes that made them do so well, but they had a backup plan because they banned Neymar, and they just switch immediately and just stay on top of it.
And that's the biggest thing for any game. If it doesn't matter what character you play or how good your aim is, if you have good team chemistry, you could beat a team that is way better than you because of how you guys play against the enemy team and how you guys play with each other. I mean, come on now.
It's the way I see it. It's a team game, so as long as you're a team, then
Okay, so
everything
we
will
got
work out.
again with the Mantis and the Captain America, but we got to switch up, and we don't have Iron Fist anymore, and we have Bucky. Bucky is a very good character to hold down with
I'm
his
pretty
turret.
sure that's Punisher, or am I wrong?
Correct. I don't know why I said Bucky.
Maybe I play this game more than you.
Maybe you do. But remember, I'm the Plat 3. You're the Bronze 3.
Yeah, but if I really tried, I could probably hit Grandmaster in a week.
Mediocre. Okay,
So
we
we're
got
going to get a
Hulk
push
here.
up by the Hulk.
Wow, good sleep. Good sleep here.
Captain America's just in there. He's just
In there like
so
swimwear.
much damage.
Oh, wow, took out the healer. There we go.
And they got a
And
Wolverine.
then Punisher with his shotgun. The shotgun is so strong, he can make quick work of any tank.
Now,
He's just so strong.
who would you rather pick? Who would you say is the better hero? Punisher or Bucky?
Ooh, that's a good one. Depending on the circumstance, I would probably say Bucky. But if you're trying to play close counters and you have good heals, definitely Punisher.
I can see that. I can see that. I've only played Bucky myself. I've never played Punisher, so I don't know the ins and ropes about him. But we'll just see how this goes. And they just take all three of them down. So I think they're gonna try to regroup. I think they're doing a little bit better about that. Is the regrouping on the opposing side, and looks like Captain America is trying to hide. He's been doing this all game. The Hulk just coming at Captain America, but Captain America's just getting the heals. You can see his health. It's not moving. Meanwhile, the Hulk's is just going down, and Captain America gets his ult. He's gonna keep pushing the Hulk, and Jeff the Land Shark just got
Absolutely deleted.
I can't even speak. I'm just appalled. Obliterated. This is just perfect
Punisher has
lineup.
his ultimate
Have they even moved the boat at all?
carriage.
Carriage. I call it a boat. I used to play Overwatch a lot, and I'm pretty sure on there it was a boat. My apologies for that. But you can look at the top, and it hasn't moved one bit.
Yeah, this enemy team just really is desperate for a good counter against this Captain America and
Hulk goes down
Punisher.
again. See if he can back up, and he does. He's gonna get
See, I'm
back into
telling
his
you,
Hulk form.
Punisher is just so well with his shotgun against any DPS that's really close because he just goes in there and obviously Wolverine did the mistake of actually going in there and trying to 1v1 the Punisher, and Wolverine it just gets absolutely deleted because of that shotgun.
And they're doing really good right now. Captain America's losing health, but they take down Wolverine, and that's not going to be good
This
for
is
them.
really, really good Captain America gameplay by Azari.
It's playing the perfect tank. Everything we wish for. And can we talk about the heals from Rodrigo? I want to see the leaderboards after this. I want to see how much healing he's gave his team because it's absolutely outstanding. I don't know about you, but when I'm playing ranked, I never see this kind of healing.
Takes two, man. Really does.
So looks like Captain America's going to play back a little
Okay,
bit.
so they got the what's his name? Man, I can't think of his name.
Hawkeye?
No, the healer.
Oh, Loki.
Loki, there we go. Man, just had another brain fart there. Loki is one of the, if not the best healer in the game due to his invulnerable ability, which makes anybody that is in that circle invulnerable to damage, and it also heals them at the same time. He just does quick work with his clones there. They all do damage and heal either enemy teams or opposing teams.
And
or
can we
enemy
talk about
teams.
how smart PTC's playing? They know when to push back.
They
they
do,
know when
and
it's
and
time
we
to
have
give up a
we have
little
a ult going on there. Punisher ult is so absolutely insane.
And
He
they
can't be
just-
swallowed by Jeff the Land Shark. He can't be picked up. He can't be stopped. Once he is in the ultimate ability, and that's match.
They just saved that ultimate for overtime. You seen the Punisher's ultimate? They just saved it right when overtime started, and they let it out, and that just ended it.
Hey, absolute cinema.
It's
Absolute
perfect.
cinema
Perfect.
from PTC. Very well.
And
Devin
MVP
gets the MVP
again.
Wow.
29-0. It's stunning. And let's look at this leaderboards. Oh, never mind. I was ready to read everything off. We already seen what happened though.
Obviously. I mean, that gameplay was absolutely insane. Very good gameplay from PTC there.
We're always giving the GGs. It's a sign of respect.
Good sportsmanship.
So, what do you think they should have done differently? What would you say is the biggest two concerns that the other team had?
The enemy team, they weren't playing, I would say they weren't playing as a team. They could have done a lot better of staying grouped up together, and they could have focused on trying to take out the Captain America. I mean, you could do a lot better with taking out the Captain America, and that will crumble the whole team. I mean, that Captain America is just so overpowered. One of the I would say one of the more overpowered tanks of them all.
And like at the start of the match, you just seen Jeff the Land Shark just pushing in there by himself. It's the last thing you want to do as a healer. You never push in by yourself. You always let your tank push first.
You never push in without your team.
All together. And we just seen the exact opposite from PTC, and that's what gave them the win.
We should have spectator mode here in a second. We had an encoder problem, so that's why I've been bouncing back and forth.
I gotcha.
We're getting them in. Yeah, C's have to change the username.
It is stunning. Did you see that?
So, yeah, we kind of had to take a break there. We were having on our spectator computer, and so they're setting things back up. So we went to a different computer, different encoder. So hopefully we'll be in spectator mode here. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the setup, and we may be going to a new game. PTC win that one?
PTC did win that one by a landslide. They had a very good game chemistry, very good team chemistry. The other enemy team, you could see that the team chemistry was not there. Their healers were pushing in too far. Their tank was pushing in by himself, and it just was not there for the enemy team.
Yeah. So, yeah, it does look like we finally have I see Paradox in there in spectator mode. So I didn't know if they finished that one. It's best 2 out of 3, but if they did the protect, and then what else did they do? Where you protect the little cart that goes around?
Right, I think that's domination. I'm not 100% sure on the names.
Yeah.
I think domination is the ones like the king of the hill, basically capturing the site.
So let's see if we... Yeah, so here's our spectator mode. So we should get some better views here going this time. So
amazing.
Yeah, and the bad thing is we got one person's playing from home, so we can't get theirs. And then one of the people that were playing here had the healer, so that wasn't a great view either.
Right.
So we just had really the one view, but now that we're in spectator mode, we'll be able to pop around, and we'll have to sit down tomorrow with the encoder and figure out what's going on with it. We think maybe it got moved from one computer to another, and it was while we were already into the system. And we think it may have just blocked that from like there's a handshake type thing that goes on with them between it and the streaming software. So, well, kind of while we're waiting here, I'm guessing they're probably getting the next team in. We should hear about something from PTC. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe the trucking industry?
I think so. I think we should give this stream a little bit of PTC knowledge, what we're all about.
Yep. Oh.
Our team is exploring new ways to provide professional and workforce development to you, our clients. Through our partnership with Central Tech, we provide CDL prep classes as well as truck driver training right here on our campus. Also, our Emergency Services Training Center is fully equipped for law enforcement and fire service classes offered for a multitude of training needs. Call me I can design customized classes for your business. That's right, your time, your place, your way.
Do you wonder about your future? Do you freeze up when people ask the dreaded question, what are you going to do after high school? Or what is your plan in life? Do these questions have multiple choice answers? They don't. Or they didn't for Emily until she found Pioneer Technology Center in Ponca City. Because Pioneer Tech offers something for everyone. For the creative. Learn to tell a story through graphic design or video, or how to manage social media. You could be a cosmetologist, mastering hair, nails, and facials. Or if you like to cook, there's culinary arts, where you will learn to master the kitchen. For the problem solver. In the Biomedical Sciences Academy, you'll study human biology and medicine, and even solve crimes. In Infotech, you'll learn to fix computers, secure networks, and prevent cyber attacks. In automotive, you'll learn to diagnose issues with combustion engines and electrical vehicles. In mechatronics, you'll discover the skills to perform preventative maintenance and repair on machines, equipment, and robotic automation systems as the world of work moves into the future. For the makers, wood or metal, we've got you covered. Construction trades will teach you to build houses. Welding can give you the hands-on experience you need to build skyscrapers. And precision machining will help you discover the skills to create custom metal parts to drive innovation in the local industry. For the adventurer, firefighter EMTs and criminal justice will prepare you to protect and serve your community. And for the nurturer, teacher prep will help you learn how kids grow and develop while gaining experience in childcare and teaching. Health careers, medical services, and practical nursing select have programs that will help you learn to care for patients. Become a medical or veterinary assistant, a pharmacy tech, or even a nurse. That's what Emily did. And now, when people ask, what are you going to do after high school? She can say, I'm a world mover. Because purposeful, great paying jobs like these make a difference. What is your plan in life? Find out today at Pioneer Tech.
Okay, we're back. So we're just kind of waiting on. That was Green Country Tech 1 that we were playing. So got the victory 2-0 on them. So now they're waiting on Green Country Tech 2 to finish playing Central, and then they'll come in the game, and we're going to have spectator mode on this, so this will all be good. And then we'll go from there. So, and then as soon as we're done with playing Green Country Tech 2, we will be playing Central Tech. So that kind of looks like that's how the schedule's going to lay out. Our host had to go get a drink. They're not used to talking that much. So while we're waiting here, we'll go ahead and load up Shonda so we can hear about her program.
Pioneer Tech's medical service program equips high school seniors and adult learners with the skills for a job as a medical assistant. As an alternative, high school seniors can also study pharmacy tech or veterinary assistant. These technical skills include patient scheduling, insurance coding, and taking vital signs. Don't forget about the fast track option called PN Select. So if you enjoy caring for others, solving problems, and being organized, medical services is definitely for you.
Okay.
We're
All right.
back.
Yeah. So what I was just telling everybody that what we're waiting on is Green. So that was Green Country Tech 1. I have trouble saying that for some reason.
It's a big word.
And we play them a lot.
Words.
Hard in general.
So we got the victory against them. Green Country Tech 2 and Central Tech are playing right now. And our next opponent is Green Country Tech 2. And then we'll play Central.
So there's two.
There's
Central
actually
Techs.
three. Yeah, there's 2 teams for Green Country
Okay.
Tech,
Okay.
and then there's 1 team for Central Tech.
Okay.
So, and I got a feeling this is probably the preview for the state championship, would be my guess. But they'd struggled with that Rivals team before, and well, it didn't sound like they struggled at all. So we're going to actually get Rodrigo over here to talk.
Fishing rod.
Yeah,
Get one of the players themselves.
get one of the players themselves, and we'll talk about what they seen and what their strategy was. Didn't switch on me.
So, do you think they're gonna go with the same matchup if Neymar doesn't get banned again?
I think so. I think so.
Here we go. Let me mute while we switch headphones here real quick. Or I'm going to get off my headphone and hand it over here to Tyler. So.
Thank you for joining us, Tyler.
What's up?
So, how was the game?
It was really fun and very entertaining for our sakes
I mean,
compared
yeah.
to the competitive games that we're in right now. But yeah,
So, what would you say? How about that Captain America? Huh?
he told me I could play Cap, and I was like, "Let's go!" It's like that was my first time playing Hulk in that first round.
Yeah,
Did you
that
feel
was.
comfortable playing Hulk?
A little bit. I'm gonna start dabbling with him a little bit more.
Yeah, that Hulk was pretty. It was pretty insane in the very beginning, but I saw that they banned it, so I was really worried of what
Neymar.
you guys.
Namor. They banned Namor and Cloak and Dagger,
Right.
so they took away Rodrigo's character and they took away Devin's character.
And that's when y'all just switched it up.
Yeah.
Me personally, I thought it was gonna be hard for you guys switching up all 3 characters like that, and I thought it was maybe the lineup why y'all worked so, perfectly. But y'all switched it up, and you did not show any sign of defeat. You just kept going in there and attacking just how you did the first time.
Mm-hmm. We realized that if we push them hard, they're not gonna be able to get out of there.
They couldn't stop that.
No, and then the second Devin told me I can go onto a wall. Just that time going on that wall and the thing just
Yeah,
came up.
I see
that.
we were,
That
we
was
were
pretty
left. We're
funny.
like, hey, he doesn't see me. He turned. I was like, we.
We were all just waiting for him to look at you, and we were laughing about that over here.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you for your time,
All right.
Tyler. We're gonna have Fishing Rod come in here and give us a little speech.
let's talk about how you did healing. Are you comfortable with healing? Do you feel
Yeah.
like you're better at doing something else?
Yeah, I definitely think strategist is my role to play. I played it back in Overwatch 2, and I was pretty good at it. So
I do see that a lot of Overwatch players have moved and migrated to Marvel Rivals as soon as it came out
yes,
because it has similar gameplay and similar characters.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say that they copied and pasted. I
Nah,
mean, no,
they
no.
are similar. They definitely
No. We'll move on.
All right,
But would you say you were more comfortable playing Cloak and Dagger or Mantis?
definitely Mantis.
Definitely Mantis. What do you like better about her?
Just when she's faster, and the fact that she can damage boost her allies and herself at the same time and sleep. Love her ability.
It's just perfect. I seen you put that. There was one play you put that Jeff to sleep where they tried doing that one push on y'all,
yeah.
and you guys just completely destroyed their whole team in the matter of seconds.
I mean, I wouldn't say destroy. I would say obliterate.
Yeah. It was absolutely amazing. It was amazing watching all of those rounds, and y'all were just completely compatible with everything y'all did.
Yeah.
And you were a big part of that. The healing. I seen one play where Captain America got down to like 28 HP,
Yeah. It was Hulk.
and at the time he was playing Hulk.
He was playing Hulk and he was playing Cloak and Dagger. He popped the ultimate whenever he was 20
Right,
HP.
yeah.
Oh,
That was
okay.
very
Yeah, I
impressive.
remember now. That was
Very
that was
impressive.
absolutely amazing. I thought that was
Spin 'em
gonna
up.
be.
I saw him go down. I was like, oh, I need to pop it right now.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be your guys' first like loss during the whole thing, but you used that ult perfectly, and you guys just came back and killed all 3 of them. That was amazing.
Mhm.
You made that play.
Thank you.
Where would the team would be without their support? Am I
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
He gets
always
it.
the
He gets it.
support.
It's always the support.
Well,
But thank you for your time, Rodrigo. I see that the enemy team is here, so
Thank
thank you.
But yeah.
I think we're gonna be going.
Alrighty, welcome back. I would say welcome back, but you guys are just hanging on, waiting for this to start on. So, but yeah, we got the enemy team ready to go. This is Central, I think so. Central Tech, and let's see how the PTC Manticores go in this next game. I see that there is a big level difference here. We have one of our team playing keyboard and mouse, and then the rest of the two are playing console, which is a controller, and then the enemy team is playing straight console. So I mean, let's see how this goes and see what characters they pick.
Now, I know you play both controller and keyboard and mouse. What would you say are you more comfortable with?
I would say keyboard and mouse because of the, just the way that you can move your aim and all that without having to rely off of joysticks.
It's a lot smoother because with the joystick, if you flick all the way to the right, before you can turn back left, you have to hit that center point on the joystick.
Right.
But with the mouse, as soon as you move that mouse, it's turning. It's just
Here we
the
go for the
advantage. The advantage a mouse has over a remote is just remarkable. But then again, I think it is harder to learn keyboard and mouse.
Wow. Okay. So here's another thing that they just banned Namor, and that was going to be PTC's first characters to go with. So let's see. Excuse me. Let's see what they do here. They're going to ban Groot, Cloak, and Dagger, and they already banned Bucky. Wow. Okay. So we went Groot and Cloak and Dagger. So we have Namor, Cloak and Dagger, Groot, and Bucky.
Looks like they're gonna go back to that other matchup with Captain America, and
Namor
let's see if he
and,
goes to the
Mantis.
Punisher again. Was he the Punisher the whole time?
He was Punisher second round, and then wow, we got a Magic. Okay, let's see how Devin does here. We had a Punisher the second round, and we had a Iron Fist the first round.
I'm honestly liking this lineup. What I don't get though is how do you feel about Central not having a tank?
Well, I really don't think depending on how well Devin plays this Magic character, they're in for a beating. Why I say that is because Magic is is a very, very annoying character to play against if you know how to play her correctly, because she can easily, and I mean easily, kill one character by herself. Boom, just done, out of there. And Captain America, he's very fast-paced, very hard to kill because he's just jumping around, doing damage, slamming into the ground. And so I really like to see what goes on here. So we have Iron Fist, Star-Lord, and Jeff the Landshark here going off on the enemy team. And, okay, we see Azari going here for the Star-Lord, but we see Iron Fist going in quick for the healer here. But Magic makes quick work of that Iron Fist and makes him turn around. Wow, great. I don't think they're going to stay with the two DPSs for very long because of this.
They're trying to take out that healer.
Yeah,
If
you
they
take
can
down
get that healer,
it's game.
They're
I mean,
in.
They're in.
but they just took down Iron Fist,
Iron
and it's
Fist.
not looking good for Central.
Jet the Landshark is going to be attacked by Magic here. And wow, he hits the shot. That is insane.
There's a lot of damage, and Jeff is just hiding, which is not a bad idea. You have two options: hide or wait for your team to push back up and fall back with them. Looks like they're getting regrouped.
Yeah, it's better to hide and to save your timer on getting revived. So they're still sticking with the same Star-Lord and Iron Fist here, and Jet the Landshark is asleep, so no heals right now. Magic goes in for the kill and gets the kill. Wow,
That is absolutely
that is great.
perfect. Now they
Great.
have no heals.
We got Iron Fist trying to go in for the Captain America.
Captain
Iron Fist.
America is really low right now. Let's see if he can stay alive.
Wow, and they get the Star-Lord here. And then
That's
the Iron
gonna
Fist just goes ahead and runs away.
Force
Gets on
him
top
to
of the
push
building.
back.
That's great. Great gameplay here by Devin. Great gameplay.
That shot. Let's talk about that shot on that Jeff the Shark. It just made him push back immediately.
I mean, if you're
sword
that
throw.
low, if you're that low, I mean, you have to.
And he puts the Iron Fist to sleep, which was perfect.
Wow, and
Iron
they take
Fist
out
is
they take
low.
out the healer. They take
There
out
goes Star-Lord.
PTC's healer here. Star-Lord's down.
but they're still holding strong. Let's see who wins this fight between Magic
here
and
goes-
Iron Fist.
Wow.
They're both
Devin
going
is
at
making
it.
quick work, but they have the bubbles for the healing, so this may or may not go in Devin's favor here.
This is not looking good for Magic. He's
Wow.
getting really
He is-
good damage.
He's
though.
really
This is an
sticking
amazing
through it.
fight.
Wow.
Here comes Jeff the Landshark, though, and he has his ult. Let's see if he's going to use it.
Jeff the Landshark fell asleep there
Captain America's
by
pushing out.
Rodrigo. We have Star-Lord. I think he might be getting ready to pop his ultimate here to try to take out the healer. Never mind. Okay.
Looks like
Here
he's
goes
trying to
Azari for the
Get rid
Star-Lord
of this
kill.
Star-Lord.
Jeff the Landshark trying to protect his DPS here. DPS is tanked down.
Gets the ult. Did he capture anybody, though?
No, he did not, but he died. So that's very good for PTC. Here we go. Star-Lord's down. Now all we have left is Iron Fist. And,
He was asleep. He's gonna be
oh,
one
can
hit.
Devin hit the shot? And
Ah.
Rodrigo gets the kill. Wow, great shots by Rodrigo. He is just amazing at hitting his shots here with Mantis here.
And as we asked him earlier, he is loving Mantis a lot more than Cloak and Dagger.
He did.
If anything, I bet he's happy that they banned Cloak and Dagger and not Mantis.
I mean, Cloak and Dagger is very just a click and, do damage there. But, okay, here we go for Rodrigo trying to gets wiped. Gets wiped by
Mantis
the
is
Star-Lord.
down. This is
Let's see what we can do
not
here.
looking too perfect for
They still
PTC.
have their healers.
But Jeff
and,
the Landshark gets separated from that Star-Lord,
and
and
the Star-Lord goes down.
PTC, they're just holding it down.
Devin still has his ultimate ability here for the Magic.
Looks like they're going to regroup. I like
Healer
what they're
is
doing
back.
here.
Healer is back.
Just going
both
to heal
sides.
up the Captain America all the way.
We have 6 seconds on the clock here. Devin pops the ultimate and trying to get in there, and so we can kill Jeff the Landshark here. And that's match.
That was a beautiful round. It was a beautiful round. They did give a lot more pressure than Green County. Central gave a lot more pressure, and we seen that PTC is willing to deal with that pressure. Rodrigo died multiple times, and they were still able to hold out and take down that Jeff the Landshark.
I really don't think this dual DPS is the play for Central
Yeah,
Tech.
I think that's where they're messing up right now. If they had a tank, I could see a lot of instances
Yeah.
where they would be able to take them down.
They're really falling short on that tank gameplay.
Let's see if they decide to go with the switch. I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're committing to the dual DPS.
Well, we're switching roles here, and I guess we'll see what happens and where we go from here.
Devin's going to stay with Magic.
We got a Spider-Man on their team. If you're a really good Spider-Man player, you can easily make quick work of that Mantis.
If they take down that Mantis, it is the biggest game changer of these matchups, because the only thing keeping that Captain America alive is that Mantis. So we can already see that the Spider-Man is probably going to have to... Ooh, and there's no more Mantis.
We got Invisible Woman here.
And they're going to switch it up to 2 tanks.
Wow. Well, this may be a little difficult for PTC. From my experience, having two tanks is okay, right? But at the same time, it's Invisible Woman. If you have 2 tanks, you won't really have somebody to be taking care of the healer, right? So it's just more easier.
And Devin is just walking to side.
Now that's Aura.
Look at him. This cannot be real. Is he even taking this as a...
That's game. They never got
Wow.
on point.
Wow. That's all it took.
And they just made quick work of Central Tech there.
I feel like they're just toying with them. Did you see what Devin did?
Little emote there. And a slow Aura walk on the site. I mean. And we have Rodrigo as MVP.
And let's give him the MVP he deserves.
There
Look
we
at
go.
his
We got
healing.
2,000 damage from Devin, or from Azari, and then we have 3,600 from Devin here. I mean, a lot of that is from Magic, but that is very well. We have a lot of healing from Rodrigo, 39.
More healing
100.
than 2 of them combined on the opposite team.
Wow, I didn't even know if they that they had a
And let's just
shield.
talk about Rodrigo's accuracy. It's not only with damage, but that accuracy keeps all his heals
And he was
hitting his
playing Mantis. He
teammates.
was playing Mantis. Mantis is like playing Hella, where you have to shoot the dart out, and it has to actually hit the opponent. So you have to actually
Correct.
have good aim.
It's. I think he deserved MVP that game.
He does.
It was absolutely beautiful. They're just doing the same thing over and over, and it's working for them. I was ready to see what that switch up with Spider-Man would do, but it just proved not to help them at all.
Yeah, that enemy team was just clueless of trying to focus so much on that Captain America that they did not that they didn't even see that they were taking sight. Here we go with round or game 2 for Central Tech and PTC.
See if they do a little switch up.
I think Devin really wants to go back for that Namor, but I don't think Central Tech will let them take that.
Now, I'm hoping to see that Central Tech will be smart about this. And you know, Tyler loves playing Captain America. Let's see if they ban, and they're going to go with the Namor ban again.
But I mean, they still have one more to save. So, and they banned the Iron Fist. Okay,
I think that was their biggest problem, was that Iron Fist. Star-Lord didn't do much.
Magic. Wow. I don't think Central Tech is really thinking this through on trying to take out Magic. I really think that they should be taking out Captain America. In my shoes, I would.
And they're taking out Jeff the Landshark. Wow. PTC is just on top of everything. They knew they were going to play Iron Fist. They knew they were going to play Jeff the Landshark. And I don't think they're...
Black Panther and Star-Lord again, and then we're going with a Luna Snow on the enemy team. Luna Snow is a pretty good healer, but I wouldn't say he's one of the best. And then we have a Mantis and a Punisher with the Captain America. Wow. So we have the same lineup as last time for the second game, second round. I really think that PTC really has this in the bag since Azari is they are allowing Azari to get Captain America again.
It's just, it's not going to look good for them on that matchup. He's just perfect with Captain America.
And from my experiences from playing competitive, Captain America is one of the most annoying tanks because he just smashes and just creates chaos. Annoying chaos.
I mean, look how quick he is. He's already on site. Way before his other teammates. Let's see if they can hold back this push. Or maybe they can try to make something happen with Black Panther. They might have a trump card that we haven't seen yet. And Captain America is hiding. I don't think they know where Captain America is, and the Punisher's just doing
Wow, and that Luna
major
Snow
damage.
cannot really heal herself, unlike the Star-Lord can heal himself. So what is Captain America doing here? He is staying in the back lines. This is not very good for the DPS here. Devin is doing his best to hold the line here.
Star-Lord's just taking that damage. Where are their heals at?
Oh, no. Oh, no. And then
And
there goes
Devin
Devin.
goes down.
And then there goes Rodrigo. If he can get the shot. And there goes Rodrigo. What are we
Wow.
doing here? PTC's, the team is just went down so fast.
I told you that Black Panther might be their trump card.
Wow, and then we got the Bucky switch, and we have Cloak and Dagger. Okay.
I'm liking the switch.
Okay, yes, I do like the switch. I really love Bucky. I think Bucky is one of my favorite characters to play.
And do you think Captain America pushed a little too early?
No, because he knew his team was getting close. But I really think that if he takes out this Luna Snow here, wow, and Captain America doesn't even do anything to that Star-Lord. That Star-Lord is literally 1 HP. He lost his DPS, has his healer, and he's down again. Uh-oh. This is not looking good for PTC.
PTC, as you've seen, Rodrigo went in there, and that Black Panther just went straight after him. And they need to find a way to stop that. They need to find a way to protect Rodrigo, or they're never going to be able to get up on site.
I really think PTC is losing their rhythm here. Wow, and Devin goes in for the grab and kills
Perfect
Luna
kill.
Snow. Wow.
Perfect kill.
They can easily take the site here.
They need to stop that Black Panther, though.
Amazing heals from Rodrigo. Almost died. Oh, and we lose
Black
the Bucky.
Panther
That's
just-
fine. That's fine. We still have
Captain America,
Vazari.
let's see if he can...
wow. Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely
Wow.
beautiful.
With 21 HP left.
That
Wow.
was a game changer. But
Wow.
the two of them push back, and they don't make it in time. But Devin has his ult. Let's see what he can do with it. Do you think he's going to push up, or do you think he's going to wait?
I really think Devin can really do something here with his ultimate because they're all squishies and they don't have any good solid right here. Oh, okay.
Perfect kill on Black Panther. They need to stop that Black Panther.
Wow,
And
and a good grab by Devin,
wow, Devin is just...
and is just shredding through them. Got a triple right there. And for those of you that don't understand my slang when I say squishies, it's just characters that have very low HP, like Cloak and Dagger, Bucky, those small HP characters on like the tanks that have like up to 600, 700 HP.
And Devin and Tyler both have their ults. Let's see if they can make work
Luna
with
Snow
it.
does not have an ult, and then Devin goes in and makes quick work of that Luna Snow. Wow.
That was perfect.
And makes
hiding.
quick work of both the Star-Lord and the Luna Snow,
see if he
just
can get
waiting
this
for that
finish.
Black Panther to come in and try to get that revenge. Absolutely cinema right there. Devin is just amazing at
doing
playing.
amazing right now.
And they go in for the fist bump, huh? Did you see that?
Seen that? Never seen that before. I didn't even.
That
know
is one of the
that
new
was a thing.
lineups. Oh, wow, and he misses. Oh, okay. We're watching Azari. I thought that was Bucky there for a second.
Now let's see when they decide to use these ultimate abilities. It's gonna be a game changer.
Luna Snow has 94% on her ultimate, so if Azari and them get her low enough where she's scared, she will pop her ultimate. Or if they need that big push. And uses the ultimate there for Star-Lord. But
Wasn't able
Azari
to
makes
take
quick
care.
work of that ultimate there, and so does Rodrigo with his ultimate, and makes quick work of that Star-Lord. Wow, amazing play from Rodrigo.
I love how fast PTC was able to come back from that 2-loss deficit on site. They just found their rhythm.
I think if Devin can peek out here, I think he can really do some damage here with his ultimate ability here.
I think Azari needs to push back right here.
Wow, Azari's... and he pops his ultimate, which gives him heals and a speed boost.
And he's going to pop his ult too. Devin's
Oh,
gonna pop his
wow,
ult
he
too.
almost...
He's trying to make sure he doesn't get his ult back.
No! That was so close. That was very well and very smart gameplay there from
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, yes, for preventing Bucky from getting his ultimate here.
And Luna Snow's going to try to push up.
Luna
and
Snow
help.
gets that health pack from behind those. Or does not, never
Amazing
mind.
grapple.
Wow, and
Amazing
Devin just
punch.
makes easy work of that Luna. And gets the headshot for that, it does not hit the headshot for that Black Panther. And mind you, their spawn is right above where Azari was just at, so they are coming in fast, quick.
Now we have
Luna Snow
two-
does have her ultimate
We
here,
have 2 ultimates on the attacking side.
and 0 ultimates on PTC. So if Luna gets low, wow, can't speak. She does not pop her ultimate here. Okay, the enemy team did switch to a Bucky here. So let's see which Bucky is better. Seems that Devin is the better Bucky here.
Yeah,
They have 40 seconds on the clock
like
to
how
see
he
what they
made
can
a
do here.
Quick work, and they're just playing with each other right now. Excuse me. They think it's all fun and games. They're just toying with them, and Devin pushes up on the Luna Snow, and she's one hit. He takes her down. Bucky's trying to take quick work of Captain America, but he can't do it. He's getting perfect heals, and Bucky goes down also. And they almost all have their ultimate. Rodrigo's going to get his ultimate back. Bucky's about to get his ultimate back. And they don't have a lot of time. 4 seconds. 3.
Wow, and
2,
Rodrigo gets that kill
1.
for that Black Panther.
And that's going to
and
end
that
it
is
off.
game.
I love the comeback by PTC.
Amazing.
I thought it was going to change up
don't forget.
everything.
We still have a chance to lose here. which would tie up Central Tech and PTC.
You're
Again,
absolutely correct.
we have the Iron Fist, the Jeftaland Shark, Magic, and Namor here for the bands. And I see that
Wow.
Central Tech goes for the Spider-Man, possibly a Bucky.
What is this? Am I seeing this right? Okay. I was not expecting Tyler to play Spider-Man.
Okay, so we have Rodrigo going in for a tank. Okay, so we
Moon Knight.
have Moon Knight. Moon Knight is a very strong. His ultimate is one of the strongest ultimates, I think, because if you can get him bunched up in a spot very quickly, you can make quick work of a whole entire team with one ultimate there. It just does so much damage, and it is really hard to kind of get out of that ultimate there. And so we have Azari, Tyler as Cloak and Dagger. We have Devin as Venom, and we have Rodrigo as Moon Knight. And then for the enemy team, we have a Spider-Man, a Punisher, and a Luna Snow. So let's really see how this gameplay goes. I really think this may be a challenge. If the Spider-Man is good, this could be a challenge. And if the Bucky just loves placing down his turret, this could be good too. This could be some good gameplay here, guys.
Let's see if the switch up works for them. Because this whole time, Devin's been playing DPS.
So me personally, when I play Punisher, I like to place my turret right on top of that balcony, right above where Devin's at. And it really does very well because you can see most of the ground there and do a lot of damage with your turret. I see that Rodrigo here is trying to go in for the Luna Snow kill. Maybe he goes for it. Gets a lot of damage off.
She's very low.
She's very low. I think there is a health pack up there, so... Yep, and there is a health
She's gonna
pack.
collect it. But all three of them are still alive, and Spider-Man
Wow,
went
and-
down. And there goes Luna Snow.
Amazing,
Perfect
amazing.
push right here. They're already halfway through. They're just unstoppable right now.
Here we go with Spider-Man coming in very quickly.
And Tyler is playing on keyboard and mouse. Quick work of the Punisher. Let's see if Spider-Man can do something against this Venom.
Wow, usually whenever you
Just-
grapple somebody, you really should like punch them up and do some damage there, but it seems that the Spider-Man is a little bit of inexperienced with Spider-Man.
And Tyler's giving perfect heals, but will he be healed? Yes, he gets his heal off on himself.
Wow, Tyler is going in very, very strong here. And he goes in for okay, and that is the game.
I
That's
think
game from
game.
PTC.
The way they just all switched up. Devin went to tank, Tyler went to heal, Rodrigo went to DPS, and it just worked perfectly for them. They're clicked. They're clicked today.
That is what team chemistry does right there, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen.
So Devin's gonna come out MVP again. He's had MVP 2 games now, I'm pretty sure, or 1, and then
Two.
Rodrigo has had it 1. Stats across the board are amazing for all 3 players.
24 kills, 3 deaths, 5 assists, 14 final hits, 7,701 damage, 5,861 damage blocked, with a 34% accuracy. Rodrigo going in here with 15 kills, 4 deaths, 13 assists, and then getting 3 final hits. Oh, and there goes the scoreboard.
There goes everything.
So that's all for today.
Well, looks like that's gonna do it, guys.
Appreciate you guys tuning in, and hope to see you guys the next tournament.
Thank you.